In this video clip, you're going to learn how to properly warm up before lifting heavy weights. Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward. And in this video clip, we're going to cover warm-up sets. Progressively heavier warm-up sets, starting off with very light weight and then gradually building yourself up to your top weight working set. And this is a process that is critical to any form of strength training, be it bodybuilding, powerlifting, or whatever the heck you're doing. And it's a process that a lot of people screw up. What happens sometimes is you'll see somebody coming in off the street, totally cold, and just going down to the bench press or whatever, slapping on as much weight as they can and getting under the bar with no warm-up whatsoever. And this is stupid. I mean, that is an injury waiting to happen. On the other side of the coin, you have people who are doing too many warm-up sets or too many reps with their warm-up sets. Because what happens is you're burning yourself out with all these warm-up sets and all these warm-up reps, so that by the time you actually get to your top weight working set, you're fatigued and you can't lift as much as you should be able to. And there's a simple solution to this. And it's not skipping the warm-up sets, and it's not necessarily doing fewer warm-up sets, but limiting the number of repetitions that you do for your warm-ups. So enough of me blabbling on about this, and let's just jump right into it, and I'm going to demonstrate how to properly warm up using the barbell squat. Now the very first warm-up set is the empty barbell. And whether you're doing bench presses, squats, overhead presses, whatever, I recommend your first set be with the empty barbell and just go through the motions and get your body used to the exercise. And you'll find, especially as you're doing your warm-up here, that you may get some, get the cracks out of your joints and just help to stretch out the muscles by going through a full range of motion with the empty barbell. So that's warm-up set number one. And you notice, even though I was just lifting the empty barbell, I still went through the setup and the same motions as I would as if there was weight on the bar and it was a heavy working set. So, I mean, get yourself positioned. Make sure the bar is properly aligned on your back. Make sure that your feet are positioned where you want them as far as the width and your stance with your squat. I mean, go through the motions just the same as if it was a heavy working weight set. A problem I see a lot of people make is when they're doing warm-up sets, they sometimes try and rush through them. Trying to get the warm-up set done out of the way as fast as they can so they can get onto their heavy working weight sets. And that's a mistake. Because whatever you do in practice is what you're going to do when it really matters. So if you practice your warm-up sets with sloppy form, or you just rush through them without really paying any attention to it, then guess what? You're training your body, you're training your nervous system to lift with sloppy form. So every set, regardless if it's an empty bar set of squats, or whether it's a top 1 rep max set of squats, train your body to do the exercise with proper form. And for the next warm-up set, just using one plate on the bar, and again going through a set of 5 reps. Now, of course, the weights you lift is all going to be relative depending on your strength and the exercise you're performing. But the whole idea is to do several progressively heavier warm-up sets, but limit the number of repetitions you're doing. So don't go repping out 10, 15, 20, or God knows however many reps during your warm-ups. Stop your warm-up sets at 5 reps a set. And this is going to conserve your energy while still warming up your body and allow you to handle maximum weight when you get to your top weight working set. So in the first warm-up, empty barbell. Second one plate. The next one, 1 plate and a 25. So again, just gradually building up the weight set by set. Now I'm using 2 plates per side, and this is a process. I mean, yes, it's a lot of warm-up sets. Some people are going to say, you know what, this is a waste of time, but it's not, because what you're doing here is you're teaching your body proper form, and you're also helping to prevent injury. I'm speaking from experience here because I've had my fair share of injuries, and the root cause of most injuries is not going through a proper warm-up process like I'm teaching you here. So for this set, 275 on the bar, and I'm going to put on a belt for this one. I always wear my powerlifting style belt. Got to have the name on it, of course, right? You know, if you're training at the gym, and just in case somebody else has the same color belt as you, you don't want them running off with your belt. So, little tip, always write your name on the inside of the belt. Kind of not necessary now when I'm training at home, but hey, I mean, you don't want some douchebag running off with your belt in between sets or something like that. So, I wrote my name on my belt and I haven't lost it yet, so knock on wood, it works. And then I know some people are going to be watching this and say, I never wrote my name on my belt and I still have it. Well, good for you. But anyway, it's something that I did. Anyway, enough blabbling on. Let's get ready and do another progressively heavier set of squats. Now, when it comes to wearing a weightlifting belt, there's two mistakes that people sometimes make. And one is they wear the belt all the time. I mean, you see this with some guys. They're wearing their belt from the moment they start their workout to the moment they end. They wear it for every single exercise. And this kind of is going to kind of train your body to use the belt as a crutch, and you're not going to build your natural strength throughout your lower back and your core. And another mistake that people make is they only wear the belt for their absolute top heavyweight working set. You want to be somewhere in the middle. You want to use the belt as the weights start to get gradually heavier, but you don't want to just save it for that last set. So what I'm doing here is I'm using it in the middle. So as the weights are getting heavy enough that I can actually benefit from the support of a belt, I'm going to put it on and get used to it. Get used to how the belt feels. Get used to breathing into your belly and get used to feeling the support that the belt provides. Getting ready to do my top heavyweight working set, which is 315 on the bar. I mean, for me, right now, that is heavy. I know for some people it's probably not. For some people it probably is. But at this stage in my training, 315 is a heavy squat for me. I mean, yes, back in my earlier days, before I've had my few injuries and everything else, I was much stronger than this. And I could squat, 4 and even 5 plates aside. But for now, 315 it is. So this is the top heavyweight working set of our pyramid warm-up set squat workout thing. There you go. Well, there you go. That's how to properly warm up before lifting heavy weights. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date with all my latest training and nutrition related videos. And in the meantime, have yourself a fantastic day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care. Over and out. And make sure to check out my other videos. I've got a pre-workout warm-up routine, along with a video on how to choose the best weightlifting belt. All you have to do is click on the annotation on your screen to watch those videos.